Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Early, I'm trying to say happy Thanksgiving to my American viewers. I believe it's tomorrow if you're watching this when it's released. Okay, so let's get messages to you from your person. We'll start with a couple of Victorian Oracle cards. I don't really know why, I just feel drawn to them and guided to, so we'll see. Let's see what comes out. Okay, messages please for my viewers from their person. Oh, we have dreams and we have illusions, opium poppy. Well, okay, somebody here could be very interested in the Victorian era, or that could be of relevance. Someone, your person perhaps, could be self-medicating in some way, whether, you know, we're talking about something quite extreme or maybe just drinking maybe a little bit too much, which, you know, isn't great, of course, can be extreme, but not that extreme. Anyway, oh my god. And someone could be spending a lot of time, you know, dreaming, fantasizing. Maybe there's no intoxication involved at all. Maybe this person just saying, I'm fantasizing, I'm dreaming, I'm daydreaming, I'm imagining a lot. You know, I'm thinking a lot of things about us. However, what I will say is, you see how she's holding this plant, all of these seeds are falling onto the earth, but it doesn't look that fertile. So there's something here about, yep, they're having dreams, fantasies, imagining things, wishing for things, but these dreams are just falling flat because maybe they're not taking the action that's required just now, or something like that. That could maybe be how you're feeling as well. And we have Lily, pure motive. So Lily could be a name. Obviously the flower, the plant. Okay, so this person has pure motives, which is good to know. This also does look like a wedding dress. I'm thinking of, is it Charles Dickens? I want to say Miss Havisham, but I don't even know if that's the novel I'm thinking of. The one where, I'm sure I've mentioned this on this channel before, where she was left on the day of her wedding and she spends the rest of her life frozen in that moment in her wedding dress. Now, I'm not saying that's you guys, because whenever I connect with you and speak with you, you're always working on an amazing amount of things, you know, doing all of the things, being very proactive and pushing yourselves forward in your lives. But there could be something around your connection specifically, especially, you know, with that message that I was getting about these daydreams almost coming to nothing. You know, you might be feeling like this is taking a long time. We got to a point and we've been frozen in that point. Is anything going to move forward here? But, you know, still keeping the hope. She's still in this wedding dress, so still having faith in the connection. But asking yourself, is it wishful thinking? You know, we have pansy here. The petals behind her are making me think of wings, so maybe some sort of connection to fairy myth, folklore, fairies in general. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Let's get your person's messages to you. I'm actually just finishing off a book about fairies, you know, the more sinister fairies, changelings, I think that's what they're called. It's a horror novel, but it's taken a real twist, and it's really good. Anyway, okay, so let's see, Spirit, what are the messages to my viewer from their person, please? What are the messages? I'm seeing a crocodile, but I'm hearing the word shark, so I don't know what the message is there. They're seeing a crocodile, hearing shark. Okay, Page of Swords. This person could be watching you because, you know, crocodiles, or is it alligators? I'm not sure. They're very stealthy, aren't they? They just poke their eyes up when they're sort of swimming along, about to attack. A shark, people say that they have this look in their eye that's like a dead sort of look. So if we think of someone who looks dead in the eye, not saying your person is, but you wouldn't think they're really seeing anything or taking anything in. So there's something about your person stealthily watching and actually taking in more than it seems like they might be. We have the World, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, this feels like it sort of almost connects to Monday's reading. There's a cycle that's coming to a close, except it's not coming to a close now. It is closing here with the World. It's upright, it's done, it's over. So there's been a period of time your person wants you to know where they've been watching, gathering information about you, spending lots of time thinking about you, asking about you possibly. If there's no one for them to ask, there's no way for them to watch you. It's been happening in their mind. They've been trying to almost summon up, imagine up answers to questions that they've had. In the meantime, outwardly in their 3D life, it looks like they've been focusing on work, career, possibly family, maybe even a third party here. The King of Pentacles can be a spouse, you know, a married person. But it looks like they've decided it's time to speak, it's time to come in suddenly and say something. I do feel for some of you as well, this could be someone external to your connection, almost attacking your person verbally. Let me clarify what's going on here. Six of Wands reversed, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So your person's very clear about the fact that it's time to release something they've been holding on to that maybe was for ego purposes or for the show. It's not, successful, not working out. Yeah, it's something they've been holding back, something they need to speak, to release from their throat chakra. Okay, let's keep going. I apologize for my throat. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. We have the Queen of Cups. So if there's a choice to be made between family, parents, friends, you know, a third party and you, the choice is you, because the other energy is coming up as, yes, I'm tied here for a reason, but I don't want to be, and it's in reverse. You know, I'm wrapping this up. Queen of Cups, your energy is consistent, compassionate, nurturing, caring. I do feel in the past your person could have had a bit of an obsession, you know, in terms of how much they thought about you. And you know, that again, I keep coming back to this card. Okay, having dreams, goals, you know, first we have to be able to imagine something to then say, okay, well, I'm going to make this happen. But it gets to a point where it starts to become toxic for us, because if we're holding on to something we really want, we imagine it, we daydream, we wish, we're not taking action, we feel frustrated, we feel hopeless, you know, it starts to turn on us. And that's what I'm getting here with the Devil, because your person wasn't taking this action. So it's almost like they want you to know that, of course, it's not been easy for you, this lack of action, but for them, they're saying it's been worse for me than I've shown. So I've been affected as well. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Chariot. I feel missed opportunities here in the past. Missed opportunities to offer something, to say something, to take a leap of faith with you in a tangible, concrete way, but also the missed opportunity to express, again, the Knight of Cups, the daydreamer. It's like they want to say, I should have told you all the things I imagined for us, how I felt, how I feel, you know, the sorts of things that I think. Excuse me, on Monday's reading, we had the Chariot in the reverse twice, because it was showing someone who kind of knew where they wanted to get to but had no idea how to get there, and because of that, things had happened that weren't ideal, mistakes had been made. Your person's learned from that now. We have the Chariot in the upright, Cancer energy. You know, they know their goal, their destination, they're following the star, they're listening to their intuition, and they're saying, okay, before I got in the car and I just hoped I'd figure it out. I didn't. I crashed. Now I've had my driving lessons. I know how to drive this thing. I've got a map. I know where I'm going. Okay, so where are they going? Let's see where they're going, and then let's see what they're releasing over here. Where is this person going, please? My viewer's person. They're coming towards your connection. They understand it's still here, it's still present, but it needs attention, it needs nurture, it needs fixing in some way. Yeah, because look, Ten of Swords. But 10 is completion, which allows us to start again. And the 10 of Wands, oh my goodness. So it's been a heavy, difficult time, but we're at the end of it, definitely. The World, we have 2 10s. Okay, so coming back in, hoping for a new opportunity. You know, we get to the 10 of Wands, oh my goodness, which takes us back around to the Ace of Wands, and that is about action, you know, the energy of fire, of the Wands here. And we have the 10 of Swords, so going back around to the Ace of Swords, communication. And what's this that fell out? The 2 of Swords. Okay, and we have Death in reverse. So they're kind of uncertain as to maybe how you feel about them. Are you going to say, okay, fine, let's start this again? Or are you going to say, no, you know, it's done, that's it. So that's something they've got to find out. And that, of course, will vary for each of you. Okay, so let's see what they're releasing. What are they stepping away from? Okay, they're good. They're stepping away from an alignment with maybe apathy, a bit of self-pity, dissatisfaction. You know, I feel there's such a clear energy here. I'm seeing a person, they have a life they've built around them, they're not that happy, but it works, okay, fine, so they just accept it. Then, you know, here you are, this brand new Ace of Cups, and they're saying, wow, this is a gift from the universe, this is amazing, but if I reach for this, I'm going to have to change up the things around me that are secure. I'm going to have to deal with people's opinions. I'm going to have to take a step into the unknown. I will be sacrificing my stability and security for happiness. I'll just sit here and wish for that cup. I wish I could take it. Wish I could take this opportunity. That's been going on for too long. They're taking some action here now because perhaps they've realized it doesn't have to be either or. Yes, it seems like there has to be a change, but it doesn't mean that they have to sacrifice stability, you know, for happiness, or vice versa. They can have both. But yeah, there will be a temporary shaking up of a foundation as it maybe shifts, changes, as they switch out one thing for something that's more in alignment with them. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. The Lovers in reverse, making a decision, making a choice. Gemini energy here, communication. Okay, good. They're releasing this feeling of, well, I guess this is me then. I guess this is the life I've created. I'll just deal with it. You know, they're saying, no, none of that. That was my ego talking. That was my ego keeping me stuck. Okay, so let's move on to our message cards. So the red, as I always say in this deck, is intended to be the masculine energy and the blue, the feminine, but I'm going to read both as from your person. So if anything comes out and you're thinking, nope, that's definitely my voice, then, you know, take that as it resonates for you. We have, can I trust you not to break my heart again? Okay. I mean, that does sound like your voice, you know, the viewers, but, you know, if you know your person's been heartbroken within this connection, then, you know, that's their message. I have faith that we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. I mean, they do. They definitely have faith that they're going to try. They don't necessarily know, are you interested? You know, are you going to try, to want to try to have another go here? But they're going to try. Okay, and for some of you, you might be saying they absolutely know I'm open to this. I have told them. In which case, you know, okay, good, they know. That message here probably isn't for you, but just for some people out there, I do feel maybe there's been no communication for some time, and this person's wondering, is it too long? Is it, you know, has it been too long? Is it too late? I feared you were more obsessed with me rather than in love. It felt suffocating sometimes. Complete projection. You know, that's exactly how they felt about you. And I feel that that's 100% projection there. Okay, I miss you so much that it feels like there is a real pain in my chest. I won't show you that though. Yeah, remember that message that came through that they want you to know it's been more painful for them than it would seem. I'm having a hard time believing that you really love me. Yeah, I mean, that's probably because of this projection, you know, wondering if it's just infatuation or obsession. And if this connection came in suddenly and it was super intense from the beginning, maybe they didn't trust it. You know, they were thinking, well, it's come out of nowhere. It's probably going to leave just as suddenly, but it hasn't. I imagine the type of person you'd want to be with, and that person is nothing like me. Again, remember how I said coming up with these ideas and answers out of thin air? They've been asking questions, but they haven't asked them to you. They've asked them to themselves. So who's going to be able to give them an answer? Only themselves. And they've just been assuming things, perhaps. As I said, though, I do feel all of that sort of energy is in the past. We have, I need to control this connection. I'm afraid I will lose myself in you. I'm embarrassed over how desperate I became and what I did. Do you still respect me? I'm considering moving on with a soulmate, but I really don't want to have to. So maybe that's the decision they made. Maybe that's the thing they're embarrassed about, possibly, prioritizing somebody else, or, getting involved with someone else. But definitely some regret there. And it's almost like a feeling of, embarrassment, shame, feeling a bit awkward, coming towards you, not quite knowing how they're going to be received. Unless, as I said, you've made it very clear. Okay, let's see what else. Actually, let's see what else. Okay, we have, I'm thinking of you right now, and it's putting a smile on my face. I can't wait till we're face to face. I always get giddy the closer I get to coming to see you. I'm closer than you think. Okay, I mean, that's a nice message, but the last part creeped me out a bit. Like, I'm actually around the corner. Just because of that, that Page of Swords energy. I mean, how closely have they been watching you? But yeah, they could be closer than you think, whether it's in terms of closer to speaking, to reaching out, closer to where you are physically, closer to reconnecting here and bringing this connection together than it might seem. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth. I will prove this in time once we come together. You know who I truly am, and I plan to make this up to you. So I feel there's something here, them saying, you knew who I was before I even did. You saw something in me that I couldn't see, and that's why I couldn't believe that you truly loved me, because I didn't feel lovable, or I felt this and that. I didn't think I was the sort of person that you would want to be with. But I've been doing a lot of reflecting and thinking, and I see certain things about myself now. I'm planning a big surprise for you to make up for everything I've put you through. So yeah, there's a real sense here that your person's saying, I've done things I shouldn't have. I wish I hadn't have done. I've been living a double life, and need to make major changes to live a more authentic life. By the time we talk next, I plan to be in a much better situation you can be proud of, and also that they can be proud of, I feel as well. I know you are my true love. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I also know once I reach out, the ball's going to start rolling, and I just want to make sure I'm good and ready. Okay. We're doing a lot of work in the background. Be interesting to see what kind of work. Okay. Your healing is also causing me to heal. That's nice, because sometimes some of you will ask, is there anything I can do to help this connection along? I've been doing my healing. So yeah, a nice message here. So your healing is also causing me to heal. I can feel huge shifts within me. Please keep working on yourself to help me expedite my healing. Keep focusing on you. It's working. I could really use some consistent messages of love while I go through some tough stuff. Please hold my hand from a distance while I get over this hump. I'll explain later. And we have, I know if I continue to ignore you, I could lose you. You'll hear from me within a relatively short time. I think of you and want you just as much as you want me. Trust me. Yeah, and I think of this connection, and, I'm as deeply as affected as you are, even though I haven't shown it. Now, from the previous deck, the one I just used, the red and blue cards, we have these two cards that escaped my notice. So I almost feel like these are messages for you that your person is either nervous to say or they don't want to say. So let's see what they are. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. I wonder if there is someone else who can make you happier than I can. So it's almost like this is something they kind of half start to consciously wonder, and then they push it away because it's a painful thought. It might also be that, let's say they are stalking you on social media or something. There's a nervousness. It's almost like they're saying, there are certain things I really just don't want to see, and I'm looking because I feel that urge to look, but at the same time, what am I going to see here? I'm kind of nervous to ask, have you met someone? Are you with someone? But the thought is, is on my mind. The journey has been difficult but needed. I am proud of who I have become. And maybe, maybe they're kind of a bit apprehensive to say, oh, I think I have changed. I think I'm becoming someone I'm proud of. I'm stepping into this new identity, feeling a bit shaky in it. But yeah, okay. So those two messages, I think there's a lot of nerves around them, a bit of insecurity. Okay. I'm hearing Rosendale. I don't even know what that is. Is that a place? Rosendale? No idea. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. I don't think either of you were, looking at the cards that have been coming out. Yeah, damage. We are both hurting from this. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Yeah, absolutely. After damage, yeah, definitely. I see where things have gone wrong. I see the things I would have liked to have done differently, and I'd like to mend this and try again. We have Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. What I actually feel from this card is this person is turning around and coming towards you. Maybe chasing you, depending on the dynamic between you and your situation, but really it's more that they are pursuing you here, coming towards you because there's something they want to say or things they want to do. They just want to mend this. And look, daydreaming. I am always longing for you. And we had that right from the start. Let's see what's on the back. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Okay, so we go into the channeled cards. Let's have a look at these ones. Okay, I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. So I actually feel that's them saying I have responsibilities, and that's something I'm needing to navigate. In the past, knowing that I had these responsibilities for me just made me give up, made me say, no, they're too big. I can't move forward with us when I have these. But now, I can make it work. I'm going to make it work somehow. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Yeah, so as we've seen consistently, regret about how things have gone, feeling like they want to make things up to you, to themselves. You still take my breath away. It really was me, not you. I'm not the same person that you remember. Yeah, it's like I'm hesitant to say it. I'm nervous to really even believe it myself, but I do think I've changed. I think I've made some good progress. I'm trying to do the honourable thing. And I think this is, by the honourable by themselves, by you as well. You are an angel. Wow. Okay, so they see you as very pure, having pure intentions. Yeah, which is so interesting. Where was that Lily card? Didn't it say pure intentions, pure motives? And I was talking about the, you sort of being here, still having faith, still having hope. So I do feel that however you've been showing up has gone a long way to, first of all, making your person see things differently, inspiring them, creating change in them that they wanted to make within themselves. You are an angel. It doesn't have to mean that you're, you wear white and you sit on a cloud and you only ever have very high vibrational thoughts. But for them, whatever an angel means, or a person who is, they have these pure intentions, they're pure at heart. That's how they see you. Maybe you've never messed them about, you've never been cruel, you've never, said one thing and meant something else. Or that overall, you've always been there for them, or whatever it is, For them, though, they're saying, yeah, you really are, you really stand out. You're very honest, true. Absolutely, they trust in you, and there's something going on with their soul here, a soul connection. Really, seeing you. This is going to sound weird. Seeing you as more than a human, more than human. Something about this being lasting, high vibrational, eternal. Seeing your soul as well as your physical body. Yeah, I'm hearing all these strange things. Okay. Well, maybe not strange. Maybe it makes perfect sense to you in your connection. Okay, we have secretive coming out. Yeah, there's a lot your person hasn't said here, but I'm hearing as well, they didn't think they could say it. It never occurred to them to say it. So for some of you, your person might be someone who they just don't say really what they think and feel in general. So it took them a long time to realize, hold on, I think a helpful thing in this connection would be if I actually spoke about what's going on within. Maybe there's someone who grew up being shown, or they picked up that whatever's going on, you just deal with it, you just carry on, or something like that, you know. We have I messed up. We're being watched. It's a bit creepy, but there could be someone here, or several people who are very concerned with either your person or you or this connection in general. We have reserved. I just saw yes trying to pop out. Helping yourself helps them. So this is a message from spirit, and actually your person already said this, you know, your healing is helping me to heal. We have reset your boundaries, message from spirit there, and we have insomniac. So someone here isn't getting enough sleep, possibly overthinking about this. Okay, let's see what this is. If you reach out, I'll ignore you. Sounds quite harsh, but I do feel with the reading, it's more like I'm the one chasing you. I'm going to come towards you. Okay, I have nothing. I'm hearing that song, I have nothing if I don't have you. Get clearer with your intentions. So that's from spirit, and I want to live with you from your person. So your person's thinking about future commitment, long-term commitment here. Spirit, get clearer with your intentions, reset your boundaries. There's a message here from spirit to just do a check-in with yourself and see, are your goals here the same? Are your boundaries the same? Are your intentions the same? Maybe the answer to all of those is yes, you know, but just in case, because we are leaving an old cycle and stepping into a new. So it's just a great time, you know, like with a full moon before we get a new moon, it's a great time to release, reset, and set new intentions to come in if that's something you're wanting to do, or to reaffirm the same ones if they're still relevant. Okay, so that's everything. So I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and hopefully see you on Friday. Bye.